What's good, everyone? Nico Vargas here, and today I'm going to be talking about Cue the Music! You heard it right. I auditioned for American Idol. So let me discuss about the process of the audition and all that jazz. But before I do that, I want to start with this cue. Subscribe to my channel if you want to know more about me, and like the video, and even leave the comment. But don't feel obligated to, just feel free to. I mean, I'm saying only if you want to. Just don't feel like you have to, just only if you want to, okay? It's story time. Get some popcorn, some soda, or any drink you have, whatever snacks you got, because this is gonna be a crazy story. I mean, crazy, I could say, but you could describe it either way. I auditioned for American Idol at San Jose, California, back on September 6th, 2019. The time I have to wake up is at almost 3 in the morning. 3 in the freaking morning. And then we took a 3-hour drive to San Jose. It wasn't even that far, I guess, but it wasn't bad either. The traffic wasn't bad either. So we managed to arrive there at that time. So the funny thing was, when I walked in to get in the line, I arrived to the spot in front of the entrance of the parking garage of the convention center. That is where I auditioned for Idol. And there was like one time when I was standing there, some of us smelled that foul smell, and someone said, "It smelled like San Francisco." I'm like, you got it right. It did smell like San Francisco. I was waiting at that spot for at least an hour before I moved on to close to the entrance of the convention center. And my dad and I went into the convention center probably around, let's say, 8:10, 8:15, whatever. Around that time, when we got into that line, there was a certain amount of us in there at that floor. As you can see here, we were singing "Stand By Me." I don't know if it was John Lennon who wrote that, or if it was someone else who wrote that song, but I'm familiar with the song, but I don't know who wrote it. So if you know about it, leave a comment below, so that way you can let me know about it. Stand by me. Yeah. The guy who was leading the verse of "Stand By Me," he sounded so awesome. His voice was killing, you know. It was really, really good. The chorus, we were singing the chorus. Some of us were singing the chorus along with him. And yes, I try to harmonize. So that was a really fun thing to do with other singers, you know. It was kind of like building a community, but we were auditioning for that competition reality show. Let's be real though. We moved on to the second floor, in which, you know, the first thing was the security checkpoint. I was cleared to proceed, but my dad, he had that bag where, well, he got me breakfast, like Starbucks, before we even entered the convention center. And my dad still has the trash or the food and drink in the drinks in his bag. So they had to have him put it away. But he's like, "I'll put it away. I'll do that," you know. But I was clear to go. He was good to go just after that time. After he put it away, the food and all that stuff. So I had my documents, my picture of myself with me, the forms and all that stuff. we went up to this panel where you're going to be handed wristbands. I got the yellow wristband. That means it's for 18 and over, and 18 to 28. That's the age limit for the adults. But for 15 to 17-year-olds, you have to get the orange wristband to be supervised by your parent or guardian. So I got a yellow wristband, well, because I'm over 18. So the next thing I did is like, I went to this conference room. I was like shook, where I was like, I didn't even know where I was going. Like, where am I going to? And then I realized there was like 2 guards over there leading me into, well, not walking with me, but they were just leading me to the room. So that was kind of crazy for me. But when I got into the room, I was like, what did I get myself into? So yeah, when I got into the line, I met 3 beautiful women, Emily, Lindsay, and Ricky. These 3 women are very talented, and they got their unique sound, all that stuff. They have their own sound of their singing. I love it, you know. So we ended up chit-chatting for a while, for an hour or so. We ended up seeing the producer coming out and saying, "We are starting the American Idol auditions!" You know, all that getting us hyped up and stuff. But I try to save my voice. I wouldn't try to go, woo! You know, I gotta save my voice for that, for my falsetto. We had like something in common, you know, like jazz, being in jazz choir or in the show choir. So we were kind of like jazz choir squad, you know. And it was really fun talking to those ladies. So we ended up moving along little by little. So I had to wait to get to my audition for 3 hours. 3 hours. That wait, it was kind of long. It kind of dragged on for a bit, but I guess it's worth it. There were these paper slips where you have to videotape yourself about where you audition at, or how did you get there, and what hidden talents you may have, or something like that, for you to be featured in the future episode of the show. Ironically, I wasn't given that slip before I even entered the conference room. So I like, you know what? I might as well get the slip from Ricky, Emily, or Lindsay, either of those 3. So I decided to do it anyways, because I'm like, if I should be featured in the next episode, well, I want to get some TV time. So yeah, or screen time, you know, stuff like that. But I decided to do it anyways, just because, you know, like I gotta do it. So yeah, that was a good time. At around, like, let's say, at around 11 a.m., I got out of line to be grouped with 2 girls. I didn't even know them at the time, because we happened to be selected and grouped randomly. And then we have to wait for your current auditions of others are done and all that stuff. At that time, I was shaking a little bit, like, how am I going to do this? How? You know, it kind of boggled my mind for a while. And it got me thinking, you know, where is this going to go? You know? So we were led to the center panel of the conference room, where there was only 1 producer. 1. And there were other panels where, yeah, I think there's the other one where it has 1 producer, and then there's other ones where it has 2 or 3 producers. No, 2 producers. Yeah, not 3. So we went to the center panel where the large window was at. And the 2 girls that I was grouped with, they auditioned before me. I was the last to audition with that group. So I went up there and sang "I Don't Want to Miss a Thing" by Aerosmith. I thought that was a good song choice, which was my top option for that audition. So when we were done, the producer looked at our papers or whatever, and then called all of us up and said, "I would like for you to come back the next season. Well, your projection is fine, but you need to work on eliminating your nerves, and to go to. It's suggested to go to coffee shops, or even do open mic nights, or even do some karaoke, or practice, and even practice more. And so I was kind of like, am I going home for sure? So it turned out to be I'm going home. We got rejected. I got rejected. So at that time, when I left the room, I was bummed out for a while. So I went outside to call my dad, like, hey, where are you at? I'm done with the audition. Well, I'm down in the lounging area, so cool. I'll see you down there, okay? Cool. All right, bye-bye. I went down to the lounging area, met him over there, and he asked me, did you make it? And I'm like, no, with kind of like a somber attitude, because let's be real. The show is all about the marketing strategies and the comedy, or even the drama, mainly. It's a reality TV show. You know, it's all about the drama. Kind of like most of it is all about the drama. Some of it is all about the singing, the music, and yada, yada, yada. But my dad, he kind of gave me hope to at least go on, move forward, you know, to something that you want to do, you know. You don't always have to try out for a reality TV show like American Idol or The Voice or America's Got Talent or even The 4 Battle for Stardom. It's like a news show on Fox. Whatever. But anyways, he kind of gave me the motivation, all that. So it kind of made me feel better. But I try to smile for the rest of the time, just to enjoy the day, like he said. But, so he kind of brightened my day with that kind of motivation. One thing I would like to mention is, if you want to try out for American Idol or any of those shows, go for it. If you want to go for experience, go for it. If you want to make it to a finale, or at least to the top rounds, or whatever, go for it. No one's going to stop you, but if just because you got rejected or if you got kicked off by the producers or the judges, don't let that stop you from pursuing music or chasing your dreams. You still gotta go at it regardless of what's coming right at you. So not only the show is about the marketing strategies, is the advertising and all that. I realized that door was closed. And, yeah, so I think God will open the new doors. I believe and I have faith that He will open the new doors for me in ways that I'll become successful. And so, yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, just hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you want to know more about me. And leave a comment below. Like I said, don't feel obligated. Just, if you want to do it, do it. Feel free to. Alright, anyways, thank you so much for listening and all that stuff. I hope you have a good day or good night, wherever in the world you may be. And I hope you have some good vibes and the good jujus around y'all. Peace.